Okay, so this is one of the poems in the book that has a stupid title. Only one of the poems in the book that has a stupid title. I'm kind of into tautology or redundancy. The poem is called Buttons. This text is written on buttons so tightly sewn to each other that no one can read it. Clarify. This text is written on the inside side of many buttons, all of which are sewn together in a necklace of buttons so that you can't even see the text. In fact, the beaded and contiguous nature of these buttons makes it impossible to even know which side of each button is its inside side. In the necklace of buttons, sides don't matter. Every side touches, is in contact. Even so, this text is written only on the inside side. The side which was once in contact with was touching the clothing people wore. The clothing of the people who once wore it but now do not wear the clothing because it does not have buttons. During the war, all the buttons fell off. Those that didn't fall off were cut from the clothing of the people. No, the buttons no longer touch the clothing. Instead, they touch each other on all sides. Buttons have two sides and two sides only, at least these buttons. No one can read this text. It's on the buttons and the buttons touch, and so there's no room for an eye to get in there, in between the buttons. No, the buttonholes don't help either. They're stuffed with thread, the thread that keeps the buttons touching. These buttons are a sort of entertainment, you might say. Their holes are full of thread, their sides touch. Not even imaginary characters can read the text, not even a thought experiment. Boris can't read it even if I asked him to. Benita Canova can't read it, nor can Nietzsche. The hysteric one can't, and the ontological one too. The buttons are so close together, you can't even unbutton them. You can't even imagine them. These are real buttons. My friends can't read the buttons, and you, I don't even know my friends because on one side they are my friends, and on another there's somebody else's friend. Yours maybe, their own, definitely, imaginary, perhaps, yes, buttons. The buttons. I've never been so afraid of buttons. Another stupid thing about this book is that epigraphs happen to come in different places and all of them are invented. Well, mostly. So I'll read you an epigraph that has no poem after it. All the good songs were written to kill us and take our stuff. Xerxes. What was another one? The thing I like most about your jacket is that it's not pants. Christian book. And well, there's one more, maybe. Well, I don't know. Some people here went to MFA programs, I imagine. I didn't, but I have some friends who did. And I've heard that it's a good idea to have an epiphany in a poem. So I thought that I would have 3. Metonymy, you are part of something. Metaphor, you are something else. Hyperbole, more, again.